Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 26. I am actually by myself. I'll get in to do y'all a countdown and insert it here for y'all.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, y'all. Day number 26.
It is day 26, day after Christmas. Hope you all had a great Christmas, and I'm sorry I'm going to be kind of in and out of shadows on this backcountry road, so y'all forgive me. But I hope y'all had a great Christmas. Really wasn't feeling all that well. I still don't feel great this morning, but it's a little better. I just have really bad sinuses, and I think I had a head cold. And we got up yesterday morning and did the little Merry Christmas clip for y'all, and we went and had... I hope that's not too loud for y'all, but it's hot in here. I had breakfast with his mama, and I really apologize for the shadows, y'all. There's not much I can do about them. I'm going to be going in and out on this road. But we had breakfast with mama and opened up gifts there. I'm wearing one of my gifts. It is... Well, I'll wait till I'm not in the shadows. I can show you. There you go. Tractor Supply. One of my gifts from Andy. It was a fun morning, you know, presents and breakfast, and Mama made some chocolate chip muffins, which were really, really good and yummy, and we snacked on those, and hot chocolate and warm hot tea, and opened all of our gifts from everybody, and it was just a fun morning. And for those of y'all that have already asked me, Andy got my hat for me. He got me a blanket. He got me a really cool sign, which I will show y'all later in this video when I get back to the house. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, because it's one you got to see it. You just got to see it. It is so cute. And there's one other, and my mind is going blank, y'all. I don't know. I'll show you when we get back to the house, because my mind is just drawing a blank. Anyway. And of course, most of Andy's gifts he's been getting for the last several months. You know, the wood splitter and a couple other things. The sander that I showed y'all in the other video that finished his mama's ironing board / chair with. I can tell y'all what it is now because it's after Christmas and Mama has got it. One of our trips to the antique store, one of the first trips actually, the one that we went, if you guys were watching the vlog, when Ann went with us and we went to the antique store the first time, and the thrift store, we had seen this ironing board / chair, and it's an ironing board like this, and it sits up like this into a chair to store away. And we had seen it, but I think it was either the next day or 2 days later we went back and Andy purchased it, and he got a really good price on it. I think we only paid like $40 for it. I think he got a really good price on it. And then of course he totally sanded it all back down, stripped it back to bare wood, stained and refinished it. He has a video that will come out on that Monday, I believe next Monday, I think. Or this coming Monday. It'll come out Monday. So y'all be watching for that. That'll be on Andy's channel. It really came out so beautiful, and she absolutely loves it, y'all. She was so excited. So that came out really well. So I will, or y'all just watch for that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to drive too, so. Forgive me if I'm a slight distracted from time to time when I come to intersections like this. I've got to watch what I'm doing. Well, I always watch what I'm doing, but y'all know what I mean. Extra careful when you're in intersections. Well, look, I'm clear for a few minutes. There's my hat, y'all see? So she totally loved it. Oh my gosh, y'all, she was so excited and happy about that. So I'm really glad she liked it. At that same time, I had gotten, the owner didn't know for certain, but she estimated around the 50s, and it's a figurine, and it's a little bit bigger than my hand, so it's a good size figurine of a sleigh with Santa and an elf and a bunch of packages, and it's really pretty. It is really pretty. It just needed to be cleaned up real well, so I had got her that, and she just loved it. Apparently I have a wild hair kicking, y'all. I didn't make it up under the hat. Anyway, this is that road that I told you has the bump. Sorry about that. So after we did all of our gifts and stuff, like I said, I really wasn't feeling very well yesterday at all. And I still got a little bit of it, so y'all forgive me if I'm sniffling here and there. But it's just sinuses. It's this time of year for me. I mean, it's fall allergies and the weather changes, and Andy gets so flipping cold that he's got the heat on high, and it stops me up completely, and then I get out in the cold and I can breathe again, but that hot, cold, and kills my sinuses. So y'all forgive me if I sniffle once in a while. I am trying not to. But anyway, as you can see, I have a window cracked open, and Andy gets cold too easy. But anyway, we came back after breakfast and presents and all, and I laid down for a couple hours. Then we got up and went to feed the neighbors' animals, and they have one dog, bless his heart. He is such a sweet dog, but does not like noises, is very skittish around noises, and is scared, really bad scared about loud noises. Something to do with something that happened when he was a pup, and I don't know the whole story, so I'm not going to get into that, but I just know he's very scared, and loud noises, he gets so scared, y'all, that he will actually jump an electric fence and shock himself just to get out. So it's that bad. Well, of course, yesterday, one of the neighbors was out shooting, which, you know, I mean, it's broad daylight on his property. We're not complaining about that at all. Y'all don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Y'all don't send me ugly messages about it's his property. He has a right. Not complaining at all. We're just stating a matter of fact that when he was out there shooting, it scared him and he got out of his pen. Well, he's very skittish of other people, you know, with his mama and dad, but he also doesn't like his pen. So it took us the better part of an hour, and it was freezing cold. Oh my gosh, it was so cold. But it took us the better part of an hour to get him back in the pen. It just is a mess, but we did get him back in there. So anyway, and one of the others, the Great Pyr, Elsa, has birth puppies. Now, we cannot get close enough to Elsa. Mom and Dad are in the same pen, Elsa and Thor is extremely aggressive. I need to sneeze, y'all. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. But he is extremely aggressive. And about the only person that can get next to him is Violet. I guess that person was in a hurry, y'all, even though I'm doing the speed limit. And there's another one coming up on me that's probably going to eventually do the same thing, and I don't care. I'm doing the speed limit. Anyway, Thor is extremely aggressive. Even for us to feed him, you just kind of have to stand back and pour it real quick over the fence, and he'll still jump up on the gate at you. I mean, and now that Elsa's had the pups, even more so. So, in fact, I need to message Violet. But he's a good dog, he really is, but he was abused by someone as a young dog, and it was pretty ugly. It's not a story you want to go into, so. But he is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dog. He really is. He's gorgeous. I mean, he's just, like I said, he's just real aggressive with somebody that he doesn't know, and that's just the way he is. So, even now that Mama's had puppies, it's even more so. But we fed them, and then we went back home for just a little bit, and it was time to go eat Christmas dinner with Mama. And we went and had supper. Mama made a ham. She used my sweet potato casserole recipe. She and I are the only ones that'll eat it, but that's okay because it's more for us. So she just halved it, and, you know, I sent her the full recipe. She just halved it, and she did an awesome job on it. It's my favorite recipe for sweet potatoes. And she did that, and green beans, and some hash brown casserole with cheese and cream cheese and onions, and I don't know what else she put in it, but y'all, that was good. I'm gonna have to get her to make a video on that one for y'all, because that was some good casserole right there. So it was really good, and we had some rolls, and, you know, just ham and green beans rolls and potatoes. It was a very delicious supper. And then she gave me some Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold thing tablets. She gave me a little stack of them there at the house. But see, I told you he'd go around too, and it's okay. But that knocked me out. And y'all, I'm telling you, at 7:45, I was out cold, and I slept till 7 this morning. And it really helped. I knew I had been really tired and run down and feeling, and hadn't been getting a lot of sleep lately, and so I'm guessing that contributed to it. And then my sinuses and my head was about to explode. I just did not feel good, but it really helped. I'm still dealing with the sinuses this morning, but I don't feel as run down as I did, so I probably will do one more dose of that this evening and just go to bed early and see if I can't knock the rest of this out. But anyway, at the moment, as you can see, I'm in the truck. I'm heading up to the Enterprise rental car system. You know, Erin's bringing the rental car back. She took the rental car to see her family and all that for the holidays. They got back in yesterday afternoon, and so I'm headed up there to meet her. She's going to drop the rental car off, and I can run her home. And I think she said she needed to go by the dollar store and get a little bit of groceries in the grocery store, pick up a few things. We're going to be going back over there Monday as soon as the part comes in. The part's still not in, so as soon as we get the part, probably Monday, we'll go over there and fix her Jeep for her. So that's the plan anyway. And I went into town with Andy this morning. He excuse me, y'all. And yes, it happened. Y'all know if I went into town, I went to Sonic. Y'all know that. But we needed to get stuff. The oil change needs to be done in the truck. So AutoZone has a special on, which is a really good special. It's $26.99 for the 5-gallon thing of, or the, not 5, the 1-gallon thing of Quaker State high mileage oil, which is really good for this truck. This truck is a little over 300,000 miles. So you got the gallon of oil and the filter for $26.99, which is a great deal. So we went and picked that up, and an oil treatment and a fuel treatment, just to do general maintenance on the truck and get it done. So we ran in and did all that, and then I took him back home, and now I'm going to get Erin. So not sure what we're going to get into after I get home. I ended up being gone till almost 3 o'clock because Erin and I just got tootling and all this running, and then we ran some presents over to Ann, went to feed the dogs down the street again, and of course the dogs were out, so spent an hour trying to get dogs back in. It's just been a crazy afternoon, but it's about to get dark on us, and we still got a couple things to do, so we are going to cut this off so I can at least get something uploading for y'all today. And I know it's going to be late before it does, but thanks for hanging in there with us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.